That is 31,250. What is the meaning of that? Like, and I'm like, yeah. Like I did not believe it. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you guys doing? Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I don't know if it's too late already, but I just have to say that because I did not tell you guys Merry Christmas. I did not tell you guys Happy New Year. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, please do well to subscribe. If this is not your first time, thank you for stopping by. Please do well to give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, share. 2020 was a blessing in disguise for me. A lot of things happened, both good and bad, but it was mostly the good ones. Like 2020 was a wonderful year for me, even if the whole world was just the whole corona stuff and people died, and then the NSAS protest, people died as well. Like 2020 was just rough, but amazing things happened to me. Like really amazing things happened to me. I don't even know where to start explaining from, but I'm going to say all of that in this video. The ones I cannot say, I'll keep it till when I can say it. So please continue watching if you want to see everything I have to say in this video. So usually when we're entering a new year, I really do not have plans because I'm a student. I'm just like, okay, school, and I don't know how to multitask. Like I don't know how to do two things, like going to school and doing something, even if I've tried, or even if I'm trying, like makeup and school. But you know that okay, it's still school. Like I was actually counting down to 2020 when I was supposed to graduate, but unfortunately I did not graduate this year because of ASU and then corona and all of them. Everything just joined together. Like I've not been having any plans for my year. I'm just like, okay, school, it's been happening for the past 4 years, and before then, like I was not even taking my life serious and all of that. I don't know how to say it, but I was not like reading meaning to all those things. But that was how I started my 2020. Not until the whole strike issue. And honestly, I thought it was just for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and everybody's back in school. I was even happy that rest. Like most students were happy, like we'll just go home, rest 2 weeks, and okay, we'll come back and write our exams and all of that. But it did not just happen like that. So we're at home hoping that okay, this strike, they'll call off the strike and everything. And 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I was even like I wanted to do a lot of things. I wanted to invest in myself. I wanted to do a lot of things, but I was like, it's not like when I will enter one thing and they will say okay, they've called off the strike. So I was just looking at it and I just kept on seeing what was coming up next. But as to, they were just here and there, they were not even being straightforward, they were not even saying any reasonable thing. So I was just there basically, and then corona started becoming serious, like during that March period. And then before the lockdown was in May. Before the lockdown, I had so many clients. In case you know, I'm a makeup artist based in Port Harcourt. So before then, I had many clients. Like I had a client that her birthday was in July, but she did a photo shoot in May, so that just in case you stay in the house till July, she'll have pictures to upload and stuff like that. That period, I had lots of cash in my hand. Like I was having makeup jobs every day for like I was just having reasonable amounts of makeup jobs, and having, you know, like I've not made that kind of money from makeup, but having it all at once was something different. So I was like, so if for just like 4 to 5 people I'm getting this amount of money, so how much have I made for the whole of the year? And so I sat down. Usually when I do a client's makeup or anything, I have the pictures on my phone, even if sometimes I take before and I forget to take after. If you're a makeup artist and that stuff happens to you, like you just forget, let me know in the comment section. So I just brought out all the pictures. I know how much I collected from each and every one of them. I calculated it and I'm like, yeah, Like I did not believe it. I had to calculate it over and over again. Like I'm like, in January, February, March, April, 4 months, okay, let me just say plus May, I made this kind of money and I don't even know where it is. Hold up. So when I said this makeup business, I was in school and I was in year 2, and it was literally from hand to mouth. Like, you know how school is, even if you have your own, even if they give you your allowance, it's not just enough. Like, it cannot just be totally enough, you get. And there's no how, even when you say, okay, I've paid for textbook, I've paid for this, I've registered for this, if you go to school, they can just surprise you, boom, pay for this, is compulsory, or else this. So I always needed to have cash in my hand. So whenever it comes, it's just from hand to mouth. Like I got so used to it to the extent that even when I'm on holidays, or I'm in the house or anything during weekends, and I have a job, that money is not even going. I'm not going to use it to any reasonable thing. And one of the things that eats my money, like eats my money very well, is food. Like, if I'm not in school and I go for a job, I can just be like, I beg, I've tried for today, let me branch here and buy ice cream, let me branch here and buy shawarma and all of that. And I sat down that day and I was like, it's these little things that are eating my money actually. Because when I calculated that money, I did not believe it, and I calculated it more than 2 times, if not more. Like, I was like, like, okay, with the allowance they're giving me, I'm like, where are all this money entering? Before then, I already started saving. Like in 2019, I already started saving small. It was just small money. So I was like, okay, you know what, hold up, let me show you guys something that I also calculated how much I spent on food, like junk food, or when I'm just in the house and they say, oh, I feel like eating this, and I order, oh, I feel like eating shawarma, I order. Like, I had to calculate that money. You know, I could not get everything. Like, I don't have records of everything I ordered, because I eat a lot. Do you get? I eat a lot of food from outside. Like, I order a lot of food. So, but the ones I could like calculate, the ones I could remember, I calculated it. Although the makeup one was bigger than it, but still, it was still big. I'm like, what was all this? Shawarma, where I normally order my shawarma from, it's from Kilimanjaro. I know you guys know Kilimanjaro because it's like the easiest for me and it's the closest to my house. So whenever my shawarma is on the way, they always send me a text that your shawarma is on the way, because I have to put my phone number and my email address. So they always send me an email or a message that my shawarma is on its way. Just take a look at how many your delivery has started. Like, it's a lot. This particular phone, I started using it in April, and what is here is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25. One shawarma from Kilimanjaro is 1,250, and sometimes I don't even buy one, but let's just say 25 times 1,250, that is 31,250. What is the meaning of that? Like, okay, we didn't even add the one, like when I come back from somewhere, I'll branch and say, okay, let me buy shawarma, and I cannot just buy shawarma like that. I have to buy ice cream, or I have to buy a drink or something. So, or the other food I order when I'm just in the house, when there is food in the house, but I just feel like it's something outside. I was like, this is a waste of money. Forget the way I'm saying this, but it got to me. Honestly. I'm like, why am I spending a lot of money like this on food? Even when I'm not in school, like, I spend a lot of food. I'm like, nah, let's start saving. From that May, I'm going to save. For each time I feel like it's shawarma, I'm going to forward it to my Sterling, because my Sterling is where I do all my savings, and the account is locked. Like, I cannot do anything with the account. So I did it and continue. I didn't even know what I was not sure of what I was going to use the money for yet. I just said I was going to use it for something tangible. So I saved, and then I was like, okay, what if I go for a culinary class? What if I go to a culinary school? I was not sure, but then I was still saving the money. till I finally made up my mind that, oh, I must go to a culinary school. So I searched for them, and it was even affordable. So I chatted with her immediately, so that I know that if I'm chatting with you to make inquiries, I don't want to, let it not be like, I don't want to build those, I'll get back to you people tickets. I don't want to pay immediately, so that me safe, my body could calm down. So I chatted I forgot the name was I chatted her up, but she was like, the next batch, I cannot start immediately because like classes for that period are ongoing, and that the next batch is in this September. I think it's September, yes. And it was far. I'm like, I'm going to eat this morning because I already went to the bank to do all the withdrawing and all of that. And I'm going to eat this morning. I tried. I did not. Okay, I ate the money, but I replaced it. I talked to my dad about that. Oh, I want to go to culinary school, please. And he added the money. He added up the money, and it was for 2 months. So that's how I started going. Praise the Lord. Now, it's not like they're going to teach me the whole food in this world, but then when you have a little knowledge of all these culinary skills added to, then you add it up with Google, add it up with Instagram, like you're going to make really delicious meal. And I didn't even need to Google or Instagram because I learned a whole lot. I learned over 150 recipes. Like, do you get? I learned like 150 recipes. I cannot remember the last time I ordered food, to be honest with you. It's not like my food is the sweetest or my food is sweeter than our own, but when you have the knowledge, do you understand? Nobody just likes to spend money. Oh, well, there's some people that love to spend money like that, but nobody likes to, I don't know, I don't like to spend that kind of money unnecessarily. So I stayed September, October, November. That's 2 months, Abby. 2 months. I learned a whole lot. I met a lot. I met a lot of amazing people. It was fun, like going to my house there every day. Like the transport was not even much. When I saw the culinary school, I was like, oh, perfect. It's not like it's close to my house, but going there and coming back, it was very easy. Like it's very easy, like the location and everything. Like everything just happened perfectly. I'm like, why not? Let's do this again. Let's do this again. So I was happy. In case you don't know, I'm just going to put a handle here of the other business I do, the Anaru Surprise. Like we plan just little surprise to like put my on the faces of people. You know how this thing work, like you book us, oh, we come with our serenade and all of that. So I'm like, oh, I know on many occasions people have come to ask, oh, do you guys do food trade? Do you guys food trade? I'm like, no. But the first time we did, like it was a very small food trade and it was 15K. It's not like we don't know how to cook, but it's going to be better if you like learn this thing professionally. Do you understand? Anybody can cook. Like the clients can cook, but for the person to come and tell her that, oh, she wants a food tray, you know that she wants something professional, so we cannot just come and start cooking. So I was like, oh, and I talked to my friend that both of us are in the business together. She was like, oh, it's a good idea. So that's it. I finished the culinary school in November. Okay, while I was waiting for the September batch, there was this online class I enrolled for. Although it was free, it's a makeup upgrade class. Hey guys, I'm sorry. Till now, I've not even opened that group chat, but I have everything intact. I just feel like I just wanted to like take my time. I don't want to do anything in a hurry. Like it feels so good to invest in yourself. Do you get? If I have more money, I'll go for more skills. Like I have 2 certificates already. Do you know the funniest part? I prefer to get certificate for skills than to even, like, I'm not even blown about the whole school certificate and school whatever. Like, so yeah, this year it's been amazing. Like even if I'm not where I want to be right now, like I have everything in my head. I even have in my diary, like this diary I started using it in February and it's already full just with what I write inside, like ideas. Like I'm always sleeping in my diary by the side of my bed. Like if I was in school, or if there was no strike, or if there was no corona, I'm not sure I would have that kind of time to like be always jotting things. Like I'll just be on my bed and things will just start coming to my head. I'm always writing it in my jotter. I'm always writing my diary. I'm like, even if I can't do everything this 2021, I must do it. 2020, it was a whole lot, but it was not a whole lot. It was a whole lot because I tried to I finally got to understand so many aspects of life, and even if I could not just do everything in 2020, at least I have so many things I have for 2021 to do. So 2020 was just a wonderful year for me. I got to understand so many things. I got to understand myself. I got to understand people, like a whole lot of things. Like I was just giving myself lectures every day. Not like lectures, but when I'm always thinking, like when I'm just on my bed, when I'm always thinking deep and to a positive side, to a bright side. So 2020 is just like a year that prepared me for this year, which is 2021. And I'm so happy about it. Like, even if I was meant to finish school last year and I did not finish school last year, I'm still thankful for 2021. And a whole lot of blessings came with it. Like I was telling someone that in as much as 2020 was rough, I had my own share of blessings that came with the year. Even though I can't just start saying everything now, but 2020 was a really amazing year for me, and I have God to thank for that. Like, not like other years I was not close to God, but 2020 made me closer to God. Like, you know, when you're just there, you're not doing anything, like you're basically just there, you're not doing anything. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just drew me very close to God. Like, if you don't have God, if you're in this life, if you're on earth and don't have God, yeah, sitting on a long thing. Yes, with him, like everything just worked out fine. Like I did not have to bother about anything. One thing I learned in 2020 is that, whoa, don't rush yourself to do anything. No, just take your time. 2020, I took my time, so that's why this year 2021, I'm ready for everything. What I'm trying to say is that in the year 2020, I actually prepared myself mentally for 2021. That's just it. I don't even need to talk plenty. I can say I grew like 2 times my age in just 2020. This year is actually going to be a great year. I just hope that I'll be able to share everything with you guys on the 2020 taught me a whole lot of things. My head was down to learn a whole lot of things. See, anything that make me start racking my brain that how do I go about this? How do I go about this? It's so stressful. But I had all the time I wanted to myself in 2020, and I can say I'm prepared for anything in this life to an extent too. But I'm prepared. Like I'm prepared. I don't need to put pressure on myself because everything I need this year I already planned and figured everything out in the year 2020. So this 2021 is for me to like put everything to work. Do you understand? Still, I don't have to rush myself. Everything is going to go one at a time, and I don't have to come and start saying, oh, what am I doing next? What am I doing next? Like I just have to take everything one step at a time. Do you guys get me? Do you know the most interesting company you can get is yourself? I cannot be bored. Do you get? I cannot be home alone and be bored. I feel like when I'm alone, when I have time to myself, like when there's nobody there and it's just me, it's a time for you to reflect on yourself. Ask yourself, are you doing well? What do you want for yourself? Get pen and paper and write something that you want. Pray about it. Just do something. Just go wild. Like think beyond your imagination. And you're going to be surprised that these things will actually come to reality one day. Like this whole life is one step at a time. If you rush anything, not for your head, yo. now for your head. I don't know if I said everything. I know that when I end this video now, I'm saying, oh, I forgot to answer. Oh, I forgot to answer. But one thing I will repeat and I will say again is that if you don't have God in this life, you are nothing. You cannot do anything. It might happen by luck, but that luck will not be there every time. Like, just have God. All this app we have on our phones, we should try and use them well, because there's some things that you will see on these apps like TikTok and Instagram that will even broaden your knowledge more than when you read the Bible. Don't get it twisted. This TikTok and this Instagram, there's some pages that you see that will just break everything down for you, like what the Bible says and everything, and it's going to make it like more easier. So anything you are doing, involve God. That's one thing I would say. Anything that you are doing, you should involve God. So you guys, that is the summary of how my 2020 went. If you have any lessons you learned in 2020, let me know in the comment section. You can relate to mine, let me know in the comment section. So please do well to give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment in the comment section. Share this video. I love you guys. See you in my next video. Please, if there's any video you want to see on my channel, please drop the suggestion in the comment section. Till then, see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.